All right, so what we're doing here is we are conducting a pre-settlement inspection. We are settling on a property for a client in this building here. Usually what we do in a pre-settlement inspection is we just go through the property and make sure that nothing's been damaged. It's just the way we inspected it when we first looked at it for our client. We haven't been here for about a month now. We just want to make sure that the tenants looked after the place and we're not getting into something that's been damaged. We're representing the client. We've come up on their behalf, so we're just waiting for the agent to come now. We're very, very happy with this purchase. This 2-bedroom apartment that we got for our client is worth around the $375,000 mark. So we've made about $20,000 in instant equity for them. This type of property will always grow. It's so close to the CBD. We're also close to the water. You know, you'll get 10% growth at least year on year moving forward. So a good little investment for our client. This was the fastest deal. So we did this deal literally from inspecting it, and then I think it was like 6 hours after we had an offer accepted, and our client was thrilled, you know, and we just negotiated sharp terms in favour of the vendor, and you know, we got the agent on side as well. He's a good bloke. He just wanted to get a deal done with us, and but at the same time, you know, it's hard identifying these properties because they're so scarce, because there's a lack of supply. You know, like there's not enough land left to really have a lot of these properties around, and everybody wants to move to this area because of the convenience of the location. So the lack of supply results in a push of prices up, and they'll just keep going up. And you know, first home buyers unfortunately are getting priced out of this market, and they're having to move out west. And you know, there's Mayfield West, there's Waratah, you know, and they're getting pushed out further and further out west. But it's a good thing because we can keep identifying these good little assets for our clients. It doesn't matter if they're apartments or whatever, you know, they're well located, you know, they're the right type of property to buy, and they'll always return you, you know, money on your investment. So the good thing about the price point is $355,000 is not a big spend, you know, to get a slice of the pie in such a good area. You know, your deposit, I think our client's deposit was only around the $40,000 mark, you know, and he could have got away with less. And because banks love properties like this, because it's in well-located areas, it's been built well, it's a great little asset that will never go down in value. So banks will always lend against it, and you can leverage your money harder. For $355,000, it's very hard to find these types of price points in this area, but you can find them. It's like a needle in a haystack, and that's what we're here for. But you know, if you can push your funds into properties like this, you'll never lose. And it just goes to show that you don't need to spend big money to get into the property market. You can do it with, you know, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, which isn't that much money. You know, and it's a great stepping stone to building your wealth through property.